This is the making of Gusto Academy. The story is meant to inspire leaders to take a chance, to go off script, to show that education can be more than a supporting function. It can be a product, to prove that technology is more than code. It can be part of a human learning experience. And through it all, to show that women can be leaders every step of the way. Hey, I'm Jacqueline, and this is a behind-the-scenes look at the making of Gusto Academy. Our team worked around the clock for 6 months to produce 12 hours of e-learning, create 85 videos, pull off an LMS migration, and execute a launch in front of a live audience, all while taking a people-first approach. All right, let's rewind to the actual beginning. I was hired as our first education manager to build a certification program for accountants. As part of the marketing team, I really wanted the certification to be more of a content product rather than your typical support function, but I wasn't sure where to start. So I turned to my friend and mentor, Will Lopez, for advice.
Accountants have an absolute love-hate relationship with payroll. It's a loss leader. It's a means to an end. They don't look at it as something meaningful in their lives.
Really?
Yeah. What would motivate them is seeing something more meaningful behind the payroll moment. I think we need to inspire them to show them the bigger picture of payroll. Why is it here? Why does it matter? Why do people matter?
And that's how People Advisory Certification was born. So I got to work. By pairing your financial expertise with advice on payroll, benefits, and people operations, you'll help clients create an amazing place to work and take care of their team. And lo and behold, the program was a hit.
There has been no program out there like this.
And we were seeing real business impact.
We're going to recommend that everybody on our team gets certified for People Advisory.
Certified partners were outperforming non-certified partners by 40%.
It's truly bringing new skill sets, brand new skill sets that can be used in a variety of ways by our team.
With our successful pilot program launched, we were ready to turn our single certification into a full-on learning destination, an academy. We wanted to build an academy to connect with learners, an academy that provides true professional development, and an academy that feels fun. So when it came time to pitch the concept to leadership, we told the story of how customer education can be more. But let me tell you something personal. While I felt completely confident in the vision, I couldn't help but second guess myself. Did I really have the experience to pull this off? I mean, imposter syndrome is real. Finally, the answer I was hoping for came in. They loved it. Gusto was willing to take a chance on the academy. Except, as soon as the excitement settled in, I realized that we now actually have to deliver on what we promised. The team was ready to build the most amazing customer education initiative. But where do we get started on something this epic? From the ground up? We poured over support cases, we reviewed trends, and we interviewed countless teammates. Most importantly, we went straight to the source to understand what our customers needed.
So let me tell you, that's complicated.
With the amount of data we were getting, we'd finally landed on the framework for the academy. Learning tracks, cohesive content pathways, each tailored to a particular learner persona. Learners could go deep within a track of their choosing, and then go broad by moving on to the next, more advanced track. And the most compelling piece, the tracks mirrored a typical accountant's career arc.
I think it's honestly propelled my career a lot farther than I would have ever anticipated.
And the desired customer journey with Gusto, allowing the professional development narrative behind it all to shine through.
Not only is our firm growing, but overall we're becoming the modern accountancy organization that I've dreamed of.
So if the learning tracks are the architecture of the academy, how do we fill them up with content?
So we should start each module by gaining the learner's attention and then setting them off in the right direction. We of course need to present the theory, so the knowledge that we want them to go away with, and let's keep it fun and engaging. We need videos, lots of videos.
Of course, with no formal background in education, I didn't even know all of the rules we were breaking. Everything we were doing in the 6-month race to launch was simultaneous and overlapping and iterative. But here's what I did know. We were hustling. We were a team of mostly women taking calls from the car with our kids in the backseat. Who would have thought that this traditionally boring topic,
Oh, you're talking about payroll.
targeted at a traditionally boring audience.
Oh, you mean accountants?
Yes, in a frequently boring format.
E-learning.
Right, who would have ever thought that it could be fun?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did.
I sure did. Somewhere around creating our 4th course and our 3rd learning track, we realized we needed a powerful home for all of this content. To achieve the goals we'd set out to accomplish for both Gusto and our customers, we needed a scalable and customizable learning platform. Enter Intellum. Their organizational education platform fulfilled my wish list of requirements and could create a unique, well-branded, and immersive learning experience. And just as important as the product were their values. They resonated. Intellum embraced curiosity, creative solutions, and were ready to roll up their sleeves to make our vision a reality. We got cranking with Intellum's implementation team to map our content to their system. We also went all in on Evolve, Intellum's content authoring tool. With our top-tier tech lined up, we were almost ready to go. Now we just needed some help to pull it all together with Gusto's internal system. But we need cross-functional support to pull it all off. So I used all of the tools in my toolbox to win these teams over. I created memos and more memos. I strategically used well-intentioned emojis to convey deep appreciation. And I backed it all up with the occasional swag drop. At the end of the day, a vision is only good as the team behind it. And in our case, the team was a mix of content creators, instructional designers, and business technologists. And, of course, Intellum. It's because the Intellum and Gusto teams came together based on shared beliefs and values that Gusto Academy became a reality. On a chilly morning, as I took the ferry to my friend Elliot's creative studio, I realized that the video shoot we were planning had become the real heart of the learning content. It had become the heart of Gusto Academy. Look, it's no surprise that most e-learning is pretty boring. But more than just boring, it can be lonely. We wanted to create a sense of community within our academy. And while videos were always a part of the content, it struck me that they needed to be more than just product training videos that teach folks where to click. They needed to convey our deep belief in people. So these are the 3 learning tracks, and these are the different programs that are laid out.
Right.
Okay, and then within each program, if you think about like double clicking into each of it, there will be different modules. And then within each module, there's pages, and on each of the pages, we'll want videos.
For each one.
So there's probably like 20 pages here, 10 here, 10 here, 10 here. Yikes! 85 videos? I knew Elliot and his team could do it. But you can do it, right?
Yeah, we can do it.
Okay. Oh my God, it's beautiful. Our partners are here, the crew's here, ready to rock. We plan to do talent videos where we'd have Will teaching the conceptual and theoretical aspects of the coursework, naturally using props to convey hard-hitting learning points. We also produced a testimonial series. Our customers shared their stories of how they've grown their careers and their firms. They were vulnerable and real and authentic. It's these stories that help make the learning stick. How on earth did I go from picking up my kids while wearing sweatpants a few days earlier to being on a studio set? Congratulations! There was a hair and makeup artist and a photographer doing headshots. It was totally surreal. I had to remind myself that on top of the busy production schedule, there was so much more going on behind the scenes. Our content was still being built and evolved, our implementation was still in the works with Intellum, and our go-to-market strategy was just coming together. After months of working on the Academy, we were all fried. I was feeling pulled in a million different directions. Work, family, friends, a COVID case. It's a lot to juggle. But I also felt loved and supported by the people that I care about most. At the end of the day, people first has to be more than just a slogan. Take after take, the humanity, the humor, the connection. This is what elevated our e-learning from instructional to inspirational. The time had come. This was the launch. It was the big moment to nail our narrative of career-spanning professional development with the people who matter most, our customers. So, naturally, we decided we should launch at Gusto's annual user conference in front of 2,000 people. The culmination of our 6-month race to launch was me on center stage. Of course I was freaking out. What if it all failed? What if I bombed? What should I wear? I turned to my glam squad. And so I was off. Meanwhile, my work squad was en route to Denver for the big moment. Our instructional designer flew in from London, our Intellum account executive flew in from Atlanta, our video crew came from San Francisco, and Will parked at the local garage. Day 1 of the conference was a full lineup of instructor-led training. It was all about learning and community, and our community was there in full force. The same group of partners who had participated in the video shoot came to support the launch. With everything in place, there was just one last thing to do. Tell the story.
Please welcome to the stage right now, Jacqueline Onku.
There will come a point in which it's right to invest in your employees' ability to lead and to manage. By hiring for potential, then investing in your team's professional development, you're setting them up for success, you're more likely to retain your best talent, and your firm will be better positioned to deliver the people advisory services that clients are now demanding. To help you grow your careers and your firms, I am so thrilled to announce the launch of Gusto Academy.
The story we were telling resonated with our partners because it was a real one.
I was craving Gusto Academy.
Gusto Academy is exactly what we've been wanting for our firm.
It enriches our team's knowledge. I want that professional development for them.
Professional development isn't always neat or linear or a clear path. More often than not, paths are squiggles. My own path is a squiggle. But along the way, you learn and grow and surround yourself with people who care. You know what else was growing? Gusto Academy. Our programs were taking off, and our customers were posting badges to social left and right. The Academy was doing exactly what we'd promised. We'd created a learning destination from the ground up, with our customers at the center of it all. And we nailed it. We built Gusto Academy based on a belief that our customer success is our success.
Thanks to Gusto, we feel empowered to have all of the training and technology that we need to confidently offer payroll services in our firm.
To achieve any kind of impact, we'd first need people to show up to the Academy. It's as simple as that. As a marketer, I think in funnels. Funnels help guide how we build awareness, drive engagement, and ensure completions so that we hit all of our metrics. Of course, that's just the start of the story. What matters most is that learners apply what they've learned, because it's their behavior change that actually drives the revenue metrics we're striving for.
People advisory over the last 6 months has ultimately grown my firm's revenue over 40%.
And when it comes to measuring all of those metrics, our partnership with Intellum has been a total game changer. They handle all the heavy lifting. I can pull reports right from Intellum on pretty much anything. Not to say that I look at our course completion numbers every day, because who does that? Okay, I do. But at the end of the day, impact is about more than just numbers. Building a destination for customer education that can change your industry requires a truly people-centric approach.
I am excited to announce that the ACE Program of the Year goes to Gusto, for Gusto Academy. It's amazing what they've gone and pulled off. They have done so much work to execute the overall launch of the Academy. They have over 12 hours of e-learning. They did a full LMS migration, 3 years of heads down work to be able to pull off what has happened here today. So to Jacqueline and the overall team at Gusto, congratulations, this time is yours.
Let me share a few things I've learned along the way. It's okay to take risks. It's okay for things to feel challenging. And it's okay to ask for the resources you need to make your vision come to life. What I learned above all is that building a true learning destination is about the journey, and we're only just taking off.